Now let's get started on the notes on the fourth string. On the fourth string, we're going to learn three new notes. Open D, which is the 1, 2, 3, fourth string from the top. You have second finger on the left hand on your second fret, that's an E. And you have third finger on the third fret, and that's an F. And the notes are located right over here. Now there is one thing that I want to show you before we get started, and that's why this video is called Pick, Picado, or Pulgar. And pick, if you've been playing with a pick, of course, you're going to be continuing to play. You can play with the pick as well as all the other fingerings that you've done on the other notes, and that's fine to continue with the pick. If you'd like to continue with your picado, you're getting pretty close to your thumb here, resting on the E string, and that's fine. Right? And that's usually how I play. I play with my picado. The other way that you can do it as well is, and this goes back into the more classical style of playing, is to use your thumb. Now, pulgar is Spanish for thumb. And later on, in a few lessons from now, we're going to do P-I-M-A, which is pulgar, indicio, medio, and anular. And notes using these fingers like this, you've seen me go. You've seen me do different things like that before. But that's later. Right now, if you'd like to, traditionally with Spanish style and also with classical style playing, we will use these fingers on the top three strings, on the nylon strings on a classical guitar, and we'll start to use our thumb on the bottom three metal or steel wound strings on the bottom. So now that we're getting into the fourth string, if you'd like to start, if you want to start using your thumb and getting used to that on the left hand, totally fine with me as well. And then what you would do is you would switch between a picado style and also with the thumb. And so like for example, when you get to the fifth string and you're playing a C here, you can actually play with the thumb and you just pluck up. All right? You don't have to go like a picado style like we've been doing with the right hand where you press and make it land on the next string. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is it's kind of like pulling the thumb up. Just pluck up. Okay, and the next one. All right. However, I like to keep going with just picado. I know it gets really small to my thumb, but it's easier for me, especially if I'm coming from the top strings. See that? It can just keep going. It's easier just to go with the picado style. For me, it's more smooth. But you choose your style that you want to do. All right, so I just wanted to show you that before we get started.